In 2010, a Pasco County neighborhood association was in the spotlight for going to extremes to collect money from homeowners who wouldn't pay their association dues. Back then, they were requiring home buyers pay those fees, often $10,000 and $15,000 before they could buy the house. Real estate agents said the fees made it next to impossible to sell homes in that subdivision. Well, now, 8 on your side, Shannon Benkin takes us back to that Pasco County neighborhood where this time the association is taking possession of homes and renting them out.
And this is not a foreclosed house. You know, it's still my house.
This Pasco County home still belongs to Joanne McCarn, but the Bridgewater Homeowners Association has taken it over, evicting her tenant, changing the locks, and moving in their own renter.
We were told we'd be arrested if we came on the property.
And HOA President Mark Spector means business. When he learned of 8 on Your Side's interview with McCarn and her attorney outside the home, he called the sheriff's office.
They told you guys were trespassing.
Mr. Spector won't even listen to you when you try to talk to him. It's unfair, and how much power the HOA has. It's surreal to me.
So how can this happen? The HOA placed a lien on McCarn's home for $2,500 for things like a $500 rental fee and thousands of dollars in fines and legal fees. Then it demanded her tenant pay rent to the association instead of McCarn. When this didn't happen, the HOA filed for and received a court-ordered eviction. McCarn says that was when she was first notified of the lien. McCarn says she tried to pay it, but the HOA wouldn't take her money. Now there's a new family living in her house paying rent to the HOA.
We did everything we thought was right to try to resolve this. I even went to Mr. Spector's house to try to resolve it. He threw me off his property, threw my husband off his property.
This is nothing more than...
This is not the first time 8 on Your Side has questioned the HOA's billing practices. This time, though, Spector had no interest in speaking with us. He didn't return repeated phone calls, nor did the association's attorney, Geraldine Holloway. McCarn's attorney, George Harder, says Florida law does allow an HOA to evict a tenant to enforce a lien, but it also requires the association to accept payment. As for changing locks and moving in a tenant, Harder says that goes too far.
They have not shown anything, any statutes, not even in their own homeowners guides, that allows them to do this.
We contacted nationally known HOA attorney Ben Solomon for an opinion. He's not involved in this case and usually works on the side of HOAs to recover money.
Taking possession of the property, re-renting the unit out, that part is not something that is afforded under the law.
So you think they went too far in this situation?
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, you know, an HOA should never have the goal of dispossessing an owner from possession of the property or even foreclosing an owner. The goal of the HOA and their attorney should be simply to collect the amounts due to the HOA.
As for McCarn, she's taking the case back to court next month. In the meantime, this is as close as she can stand to her own home. McCarn's home isn't the only house taken over by this HOA. Court records show that the Bridgewater Association has moved to evict tenants in 6 houses so far this year. The association has also hired a real estate agent to market those homes for rent. The association has placed liens on numerous other homes, so it could try this legal tool on those houses at any time.
So, Shannon, obviously all of this is going back to court at some point, but what happens in the immediate future? What's next?
Well, it's going straight back to court. McCarn has asked the judge to give her the house back. This is a case legal experts will pay close attention to because it could be a game changer for HOAs. If the judge rules in favor of McCarn, that will send a clear message to HOAs to be careful that they don't break the law in trying to collect money. But if the HOA wins this case, now that could open the floodgates for other associations to take possession of homes all over Tampa Bay.
Well, it certainly sounds like a lot of power in the hands of the HOA.
Definitely.
All right. To be continued. Thank you.